Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA, Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steel.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the G's.
Yeah, the G's got PTSD, man, like, cause we got to stay woke all the time. Now we don't get no days out, man, being G's. These civilians and these squads, man, they got it good. Bullet hit them in the back of the head, man. Shit, they ain't missed a beat. Damn, man. They don't have the burden, man. They don't have the burden, man. You know what I mean? But shit, I got energy, man, because I'm in the room with the OG, man. You know, I'm feeling good. OG 8, man, represent Tracker New. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Mob James, Pyru, Big Steel, you already know. I love y'all niggas, man. And I love the platform, too. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Hey. I was just watching that Stick in the Water the other night. I forgot you was in that motherfucking movie, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That a little contribution, just a little bit.
Nah, nigga, you done did a lot. Ain't you one of my favorites too, man? You need to know that, man.
Good luck, man. I've been following y'all since the beginning, man. Like I said, I've always been a nigga interested in different forms of music, not just on some gangster shit. And y'all set the platform for, for other niggas to know that it wasn't just about New York or West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So it made me proud to be able to have some cousins from down south, you know what I'm saying, to represent, man. And I'm banging looking through my window every day, all day, man. It's one of those classics, man, that everybody from out here, man, I don't give a fuck who you are, man. Y'all put out music that is a staple for even us on the West Coast. You feel me?
Right. You know what we realized, OG? Man, we realized that shit, man. At the end of the day, it's even more gangster to be an individual, to be your natural self. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So you gotta be alone in that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You gotta be alone at first until you inspire other individuals. You know what I mean?
That's right. Exactly.
Exactly, man. And you know, one thing I'm gonna go back to earlier, what you said, man. That's dope that y'all fucking with the kids because I was an A&R for a publishing company, man, for 6 years, and I saw kids take the most fucked up deals, even after I told them not to. Even after I said, "Hey, man, check this out. Go to your attorney, man, and tell them to change this, that, and the third." I'm gonna tell you a thing that happened to me. I had a kid I signed from Texas, man. One of the few kids they let me sign. You know, them motherfuckers quick to give you a pen with no ink in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
What he wants to do is do paperwork and research all day, right? And you got to go ask some 50-year-old white motherfucker. No diss to the white folks out there, but you got to ask some 50-year-old white motherfucker. Hey, well, let me do the research on them, and I'll get back to you, right? So, I tell this kid, man, I say, hey, man. We just got a platinum plaque, dog, with ice cream plank job shit, right? His music and everything. I said, my nigga, you about to start making a little change. I said, tell them motherfuckers you don't want a co-publishing deal no more because it was just time to re-up, right? You don't want a co-pub deal no more. And they had the nigga in perpetuity type shit. And the nigga, okay, big dog, I got you. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Man, he got in front of them white folks, man. They put that money out there, cash money, man. That motherfucker, man, dog. Yeah, I went ahead to resign. I think it's best for me. And that motherfucker sitting at home, I think he got working a job right now, some shit, dog, because he's so frustrated. So I think it's important, man, that we give these cats, man, the game, man, for the ones that will listen.
Right.
Like you said, it's a whole nother level of dope. These motherfuckers is on Percocets, all kind of shit. Right. I saw a motherfucker one time, man. I was in the studio with glasses, man. I saw a motherfucker take 3 Percocets, chew them motherfuckers, and chase it down with some lean.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I saw his ass doing about an hour later when he woke up, talking about he couldn't breathe. I said, man, you can take your ass to the hospital. Your ass probably about
That nigga still said, yeah, you need to take your ass to the You crazy as a motherfucker.
I wanted to ask this question though, man. You know, and this for the homie Khujo, man. You was in a car accident in 2001. And I got to give it up to you, dog. You be out there getting it in, dog. How did that impact you, like mentally, man? You know the physical part. How did that impact you, like, you know what I'm saying, in the head, man, and everything? Your accident.
That shit it impacted me real fucked up, man, because now that I look back onto it, it was a selfish move for me because I'm leaving the club, you know what I'm saying, lit. You know what I'm talking about? And I gotta drive home. You feel me? So I made a fucked up decision to do that, you know what I'm saying? So not only when I did that, I put my family in a bind. You know what I'm saying? I put my group in a bind. So it was bad. It was a bad decision making on my part. You know what I'm talking about? To do that shit. You know what I mean? So even though I made that drive plenty of times, you know what I'm saying, from the club lit. You know what I'm talking about? But it was just that time for it to happen to me. You know what I'm talking about? Because hey, shit, it just is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? So I had to learn a lot from that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I got to deal with that shit for the rest of my life. And I got sons too, so it was supposed to happen to me because I didn't die at that time. You feel what I'm saying? So it's something for me to let my sons know and keep teaching them about shit. You got to think first, man. Don't make no stupid, dumbass decisions to do shit like that. I'm talking about. So it impacted me a lot, bro, because I had to sit down and reevaluate myself. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I just shut down for a while. I just shut down for a minute, bro. But you know, Most High showed mercy on me, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a dirtbag ass nigga, but the Most High showed mercy on me at that time, bro. If it wasn't as terrible as it was, I'd have had a DUI, bro. I'd have been fucked up.
Yeah, you know the thing is, like I said, man, you hear, and the reason I asked is to touch on with me. I had a homeboy that I'm real close with, man. And when I tell you, me and him played college football together, right? And I tell you, he was a nigga that ran a 4.3 40, man, could jump, and this nigga wasn't nothing but 5'10". He could jump on the back of a truck, you know, just jumping that motherfucker. Yeah. The most incredible athlete I ever seen, man. And he lost his leg. Somebody shot him and he lost his, you know, thing. And I remember, man, I was talking to him one night and he hit me up and he was talking about man, I got everything took from me. And I had to tell him, I said, man, God got another purpose for you. You know, God got another purpose for you. Just seeing the stuff he go through, man, you know, I don't know you personally, man, but salute. Because you out there doing your thing, moving and shaking.
Like I said, you know, the Most High, my family, and the mob, you know what I'm talking about? That was my goddamn, that was my leaning point, you know what I mean? But it's like you gotta keep going, because I remember being little, man, in the neighborhood, and I remember seeing dogs in the neighborhood, and then you had one leg missing. But that motherfucker, I see them the next day, then I see him the next day. I was like, damn, boy, that shit got to be tough, bro. I'm talking about you got to goddamn fend for yourself with 3 legs and you a dog in the neighborhood, Northwest Atlanta, goddamn Hollywood Road, goddamn busy place, zone goddamn 1. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So now I think about that same shit. Like, shit, if I still got that, you know what I'm saying, still got the drive, still got the motivation to do it, I might as well do it, because there's going to be a time where a nigga can't do it. You got to keep it real. There's going to be a time when they ain't going to do it. So nigga got to go as hard as he can right now. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the criticism, regardless of whatever, nigga just got to go hard and deal with that shit later. You know what I mean? So now it's like a goddamn tomorrow ain't promised type of attitude. You know what I'm saying? with me, especially with Survival Kit album. It's like a tomorrow ain't promised. See what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Some of our greats are just dying off on like Prince Marky D. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this is what we do. You know what I mean? And we got to keep putting music out. And they done got it to what now? It's about streaming now. So it's almost like, damn, you got to work double time. Now you got to put more music. And then you got to goddamn, you know, got to put bread over here for this playlist, the bread over here to market this type of shit. So it's like, old white folks do it every day, man. One finger missing, one eye gone, shit, kid. I mean, foot gone, diabetes. They got to keep it going for the kids, bro. That's what we do.
Exactly.
That's people we are. That's the type of people we are, man.